All right. Welcome back. Another week of quizzing. What's this week? It says on Facebook, on the incorrect Facebook, it says I think this is week 11. Yeah, we've been doing this a while, haven't we? Oh, it was a struggle today. I won't lie. I went out for a cycle this morning and then I came home and got into bed and kind of just wanted to stay in bed. But here I am. So there we go. We push through these things. We persevere. We will overcome. So let's all sing it together. Oh. How is everyone? Oh, where are the comments? Oh, there's no comments. Should be. Oh well, never mind. It's odd. Did all that work to make comments work, and now they don't work again. Never mind. Hang on. I don't know. They're not working. Someone send me a comment. I don't think they're working. I think it's all gone wrong. How are you? Good. Well, 20 of us here now. Hello. Remember, yeah, the comment isn't here. Yeah, I don't think the comments are working. Remember to go to bit.ly as every week /Windsor quiz. Please refrain from spamming caps. Well, the bot's still there, but the comments aren't appearing on screen for some reason, so that's very annoying. Hey Matt, welcome. So this week we have an anagram back. It's also scrolling past the bottom of the screen, but the letters that you have are SEXFEED. Sex Feed. Yep, Sex Feed is the sponsor this week. It's my new adult content site coming soon. No, that's the anagram. There is exactly, as always, one 7-letter Scrabble word that you can make with these letters. It's acceptable in UK Scrabble under the Collins Word List 2019, as every week. So work out what it is. You get yourself a bonus point. Wait for some more people to arrive before we do the scores on the doors from last week. 4 normal rounds this week and then a picture round, as always. Rounds are going to be connections. I don't know. Connections, film and TV, initial letter link, and then internet slogans. Yeah, Sex Feed unfortunately is not a Scrabble. Did I write what again this week? The quiz? No, I'm not writing any of them anymore. I'm just, I'm a bit. The picture round was me this week. I'm just a bit lazy at the moment. I won't lie. Lockdowns turned me. Well, I mean, I was lazy before lockdown, but lockdowns certainly exacerbated the problem. Yeah. So no, this quiz was written by someone else. I don't know who. They're anonymous. I give them money. They send me a quiz. That's how it works. So we'll give everyone another 5 minutes or so to see if they turn up. I think we might be looking at a smaller crowd this week. A few people out and about. Now the lockdown started easing, people are getting out and about a bit more, aren't they? So we'll certainly do these for a few more weeks, and then we'll see where we are. I don't know. I think Zaf said he was coming to tonight's quiz, so maybe Zaf knows when the pub's opening again proper. But obviously, as soon as we can go back and do these in the pub, we will. So we'll keep a close ear for that one. Okay, right. Should we do the scores from last week? Should we give it a few more minutes? I think most people are probably here by now. Yeah, exactly. Who needs a social life? Oh, I kind of miss mine dearly, to be fair. I want a social life back. I like my housemates, but this is getting ridiculous. Okay, so the scores from last week. So in first place with 48 points, it's Lock Me Up Scotty. In second place with 47 points, it's Wooden Tops. Smoosh came in third place with 46 points. John Thomas the Turd got 44 points. They were in joint fourth place with Carefully Two Hats, who also got 44. Nobbies, 42 points, putting them in sixth place. Alan's Sore Butt Cheeks got 38. They're in seventh place. In eighth place, it's Noodle in an Envelope. They got 36 points. And bringing up the rear was the Delinquents with 28 points. So I'll leave those up for a minute or so as other people arrive. But those are the scores from last week. A couple of teams submitted their scores twice, but as sort of an accounting practice, I marked them all anyway, and the scores were even, so I counted them up correctly, which is good. I was like, why do we have like 3 teams in like joint places? But it was because of that particular blunder. So there we go. There was no anagram last week, so I don't need to tell you what it was. But yeah, there is one this week. Sex feed. Rearrange it. Give me an allowable Scrabble word, and you'll get a bonus point. So we'll give it another couple of minutes before we start the first round. Tonight's first round, as always, will be connections. I'm going to ask you 9 general knowledge questions, and then I'd like to know the connection between the previous 9 answers. So, yeah. As always, every week, if anyone misses a question, just pop the question numbers in the chat, and I can repeat them. They'll be on the screen, as always, or not as always, as we have done in the past. A couple of weeks they weren't, but we're back at it now, hopefully. So yeah, it's about 10 past. Just give it another 2 minutes before we start. A few more people joining in. Numbers slowly creeping up. But I'm aware there are a few people not doing it this week, so make myself another drink while we wait. Gin this week. So that's good. That's not a nice sound, is it? Okay then, right. Let's do a quiz. So we'll get started tonight. Make sure you've all got your answer sheets loaded up. And our first round this evening is going to be connections. I'm going to ask you 9 general knowledge questions, and I'd like you to tell me what links all 9 answers as the answer to question 10. So let's get started with question 1. Frank Sinatra received his only Oscar nomination for his role as Frankie Machine in the 1995 film The Man with the Golden Gun. Oh, whoops. Well, there we go. No, I don't think that's right anyway. Just misread everything. Anyway, Frank Sinatra, I'm not even drunk yet. Frank Sinatra received his first Oscar nomination for his role as Frankie Machine in the 1995 film The Man with the Golden what? Actually, I don't... yeah, I actually didn't give away the answer. I just read out the wrong thing. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that does seem weird, doesn't it? It does seem like that's wasn't he dead by then? But I mean, that's what it says. Shall I Google it? 1955. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. There you go. I just assumed it was like some digital reappearance. So on screen it's wrong. It's 1955, not 1995. Well done, Andy, for raising that. Yeah, no. Occasionally they do have the occasional factual error, but we can live with it. You know we're not too proper here. Alternative facts, indeed. It's his birthday today, if anyone's interested. 74. 74? 73. I think he's 73 today. So there you go. I don't think you'll see another one. Is it? What do we know he isn't? He died, mate. Not Frank Sinatra, you tool. Question 2. In the film Sliding Doors, where is the door that Gwyneth Paltrow's character doesn't and then does manage to go through in a scene that is replayed as the film splits into 2 different storylines? Questions are hard this week. Hard to read. In the film Sliding Doors, where is the door that Gwyneth Paltrow's character doesn't and then does manage to go through in a scene that is replayed as the film splits into 2 different storylines? Oh, sorry. No, hang on. Yeah, that's question 12. This is question 2. Ignore that question. I'm a mess today. I'm an actual mess. I can't read. I'm getting dates wrong. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Actual mess. 2 questions in and I've made like 5 mistakes. Should we just call it quits? Right, question 2, not question 12. Forget about question 12. That comes later. Question 2, there's a connection round as well, so this is important. In a commonly used phrase, if you waste time trying to create something that someone else has always created. Again, that I didn't type this, by the way, but that should be already. 2 questions and 2 mistakes. I'm definitely getting a refund on this week's quiz. In a commonly used phrase, if you waste time trying to create something someone else has already created, you are said to be reinventing the what? Oh my days, this is an absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. I mean, it's almost like I've never done a quiz before. Unbelievable. I mean, it probably serves me right for not reading the questions before I started. I just put them in. I just plugged them into the app and went, "Oh, see you later." Didn't read them. So hopefully those are the only 2. They won't be the only 2 mistakes. The guy that writes this quiz, he obviously did it very drunk this week, and I can't blame him. Question 3. Which England rugby union club play their home matches at the recreation ground next to the River Avon? That's which English rugby union club play their home matches at the recreation ground next to next to the River Avon. It's very hot in here, but I don't want to open a window because it's noisy. So I'm just going to have to bead it out. Oh. So, everyone having fun? Everyone having a good time? What's everyone drinking this week? Tell me that. Always love to hear what people are drinking. Makes me feel less shit about my life. Remember, you're looking for a connection between these answers, so all of these answers will have a connection. Question 4. In blackjack, what four-letter word is used to refer to a round where both the dealer and the player have hands of the same value? That's in blackjack. What four-letter word is used to refer to a round where both the dealer and the player have hands of the same value? It's very hot. I might actually have to open a window. So a few people joining the quiz slightly late. If you're joining and you've missed any questions, just put the question numbers in the chat and I can repeat them at the end of this round. Welcome. Question 5. What avenue gave Eddie Grant a number 2 hit single in 1983? That's what avenue gave Eddie Grant a number 2 hit single in 1983? Question 6. What was the occupation of Ben Harper, played by Robert Lindsay, in the TV sitcom My Family? I think I've got hiccups. It's just what we need. Everything's going so well. Me having hiccups, just icing. I think I'm fine. What was the occupation of Ben Harper, played by Robert Lindsay, in the TV sitcom My Family? I saw him a couple of Christmases ago in a Christmas Carol concert. He sung and stuff. It's good. He can sing. It's good. So question 7. Question 7. Oh, there we go. In 2004, what became the first ever British TV sitcom to win a Golden Globe Award? That's in 2004. What became the first ever British TV sitcom to win a Golden Globe Award? I need like a Rubik's Cube or something to do in the gaps. Maybe I'll get a Rubik's Cube for next week. Entertain myself. Not very chatty this week, is it? It's all quite solemn, almost. That's fine, you know. I can entertain myself. I'll sort of pull up a film on the tablet. That's what I'll do. Be great. Question 8. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain is the opening line of which song? That's question 8. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain is the opening line of which song? Problem with gin and tonics is they're just too easy to drink. You're just sending them back. It's too easy. That's a phrase in Australia. Too easy. It means okay, it's all good. Everything's fine. You know, too easy. Now you know. Yeah, I wouldn't. What's the most common street name in the UK? That's what is the most common street name in the UK? And then question 10, roll straight into question 10, which is what's the connection between the previous 9 answers? So, what's the connection between the previous 9 answers? Okay, so I assume no one needs any repeats. Does anyone want anything repeating? Me to go over anything? Everyone pretty set? Good. Good. Let that get through. There's a bit of a lag. I can see there's a bit of a lag. So, there we go. You're all just getting it now. So there we go. Good. Yeah. So, great. Cool. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round. So, there we go. Give you a minute or so just to finish up those answers, try and work out what the connection might be. And then we're going to go into round 2, which is, I have a hair in my mouth. Round 2, which is television and film, I do believe. Because you've already seen question 12, which was a film question. Fucking idiot. Although, in my defence, this is the control panel for tonight's production, and they're very small buttons. If you tap the wrong one, it's very so. I do have some defence for pressing the wrong button. I have no defence for not realising it was question 12 when it's quite clearly said question 12. That's just idiocy. But pressing the wrong button is easy. You could absolutely have number 8 again. I could do that for you. So question 8 is on the screen now. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain is the opening line of which song? So, no, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. So there we go. That's all of the repeats. So we'll get ready. We'll dive into round 2, which is going to be a TV and film round. So I'm going to ask you 10 questions all about television and film. So if everyone's ready to go, let's give that a spin with round 2. Question 11. Oh, did that too early. Question 11. On the TV show The Simpsons, which character owns the world's largest collection of Malibu Stacy dolls? That's on the television show The Simpsons. Which character owns the world's largest collection of Malibu Stacy dolls? The next question won't be a surprise to anyone. Question 12. Because, alright, I'll shut up now. So, question 12 again. In the film Sliding Doors, where is the door that Gwyneth Paltrow's character doesn't and then does manage to go through in a scene that is replayed as the film splits into 2 different storylines? Question 13. On which TV show do the main characters listen to a radio station called Forever FM? That's on which TV show do the main characters listen to a radio station called Forever FM? Question 14. In 2001, what became the first ever foreign language film to be nominated for 10 Academy Awards? That's in 2001, what became the first ever foreign language film to be nominated for 10 Academy Awards? I think I know the answer to that. I mean, you'd hope I know the answer to that because I'm the quiz master. But yeah, I did know the answer to that. I mean, I knew the answer to some of the others this evening. That's not the first question I knew the answer to. It doesn't matter. Move on. Question 15. What relation are Bo and Luke Duke on the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard? That's what relation are Bo and Luke Duke on the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard? Are they A, brothers, B, cousins, or C, father and son? That's a very American question, that, isn't it? I don't know. Was it? I guess it was big in the UK like decades ago. Yeah, that would fit. They were definitely they were rednecks, weren't they? So, I discovered a great TV show this week. It's called Songland. I've been telling a lot of people about it, and I'm going to tell you about it because I can do that because you're a captive audience. And what happens is a singer-songwriter comes onto the show, and then there's like 3 producers and then 1 celebrity. So like it was Boyz II Men one week, Lady Antebellum another week, Leona Lewis, I know, another week. And then what they do, all the singer-songwriters sing their song that they've written, and then all the producers pick a song and then rework the song for the artist. Then the artist picks one and releases it as a single. I mean, the producers make all the songs shit. They were great before anyone even came into the studio, but it's fun. It's a good show. It's good. It's a different twist on like a TV singing show. It's called Songland on NBC. This isn't sponsored. It's just a good show. Although probably most of you don't have NBC, so most of you probably can't actually watch it. But it's all on YouTube. So, question 16. Which 2014 film features a cybernetically modified raccoon called Rocket and a tree-like humanoid called Groot? That's which 2014 film features a cybernetically modified raccoon called Rocket and a tree-like humanoid called Groot? So since I spent an inordinate amount of money on brand new Wi-Fi for this house, we have Wi-Fi receivers in pretty much every room in the house now. Like we have like tricked out Wi-Fi. It's sick. I'm doing this for the first time. I'm doing this on the Wi-Fi. So I think it's going alright. It doesn't seem to be as much of a lag. It seems pretty good, and we're still pretty high quality. So fingers crossed. Now we have literally the most ridiculous Wi-Fi in Surrey. Hopefully this stays good. It goes all the way down the garden. Well, it will do when the next router. We've got another router arriving. Don't ask. And I know you didn't. I'm just telling you anyway. But then it will be able to go all the way down to the end of our garden. We've got quite a long garden, and still get the Wi-Fi. So be good. Although we got a message, people in the street have picked up the new super powerful Wi-Fi, and we got 2 Wi-Fi networks. They're called Alethiometer and Magisterium after His Dark Materials, and someone in the street commented, because we have a street WhatsApp, that like the Wi-Fi names made us laugh, and our guest network, the password is just Golden Compass. You can all go on our guest network now, and so I have to change it because everyone in the house was worried that because people knew the reference that they would just be able to guess our password. Actually, I haven't changed it yet. No, I'll change it tomorrow. Anyone in the road who's watching this quiz, you got Wi-Fi for an evening. But I've got to change it because they're a little bit worried that the password was too easy to guess. There you go. I don't know why I went on that little tangent. I do tangents from time to time. This is what we're here for. We all love it. Question 17. Winning in 2004, who was the first female winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? That's winning in 2004. Who was the first female winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? God, I'm sweating again. It's hot. What temperature is it? 19 degrees. That's far too hot for 8:30 p.m. Far too hot. I might sleep in the garden tonight. I won't sleep in the garden tonight. It's a stupid idea. But my room's going to be so hot. I'm just talking to myself now, aren't I? Oh dear. Question 18. The 2013 film Saving Miss Banks was centred around the making of which Disney film? That's the 2013 film Saving Miss Banks was centred around the making of which Disney film? Kind of want ice, but can't be asked to go to the kitchen, so. By the way, I know every week I rave about Amazon Prime because it's great. Prime Now, 2-hour deliveries whenever you like. Yesterday I did Prime Now. I ordered fish from Billingsgate Market, fresh fish from Billingsgate Fish Market, delivered here on Amazon in 2 hours. Lovely. I had it for lunch today. Oh, so good. So good. You do that, you get fish on Amazon. Fresh. Unbelievable. He deserves to be a trillionaire. That's all I'm saying. He deserves to be a trillionaire. What's a good cocktail to be made with Harvey's Bristol Cream? I have a bottle for about 4 years and I can't open it. I don't really know. You can make like a play on like a White Russian. If you made like a White Russian with Bristol Cream, it'd probably be quite nice. Just add like vodka to it, basically. I don't know. Bristol Cream's a bit of a shit drink to try and do anything with, really, isn't it? I'll tell you what would be lovely. Make an espresso martini and add just a little bit of that would be quite nice. Be like an actual espresso. Yeah, cook with it. What cook what though? Anyway, question 19. In which 1970s TV series was the title character infuriated by a coconut shy doll called Aunt Sally? My mum will love this question. In which 1970s TV series was the title character infatuated, by a coconut shy doll called Aunt Sally? Let's Google Bristol Cream cocktails. I mean, you could do this as well, but this is fun for all of us. So, I mean, it's not. It's just fun for me. But Bristol Cream. I spelled cream wrong. My day's going great. Great things to make with Bristol Cream. Here we go. So yeah, go away. Oh, and a cocktail called the Adonis. You just need some vermouth and some orange bitters. Lovely. So it's 1 to 2, 2 to 1 rather, on the Bristol Cream versus vermouth. Add some orange bitters. Great. That sounds like a lovely cocktail. Make a pan sauce for a steak, apparently. I guess that's what Andy was talking about. Sure, why not? That's it. That's the end of the page. Good. Well, I'm glad we did that. Question 20. The 1969 film The Italian Job is centered around a plot to steal $4 million worth of gold from which Italian city before fleeing to Switzerland? That's the 1969 film The Italian Job is centered around a plot to steal $4 million worth of gold from which Italian city before fleeing to Switzerland? Yeah. Amaretto whiskey. Yeah, that'd be good because you get like the kind of nuttiness from the amaretto, smokiness from the whiskey, and then the shitness from the Bristol cream. Yeah, this sounds like a great cocktail. Knock yourself out. Go for it. Okay, does anyone need any of those repeating? Put the question numbers in the chat, and I can repeat any that you need. Brings us to the end of our second round. So we'll do one more round. We'll do the next round, which I believe is initial letter link. I'll explain that when we get into it. And then we'll take a pause. We'll do the final two rounds and then the answers. So, yeah. So hot. I feel like I'm coming down with something. My heartbeat is 105. It seems rather high, considering I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Oh dear. I think I'm going to die. This will help. Ma, if I do die, use the savings account to pay for the funeral. It's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm fine. Just hot because the windows can't open because it's loud. Okay, so it seems like no one needs any repeats, which is good. So we're now going to do the next round, which is initial letter link. I'm going to ask you 9 general knowledge questions. This is much like the connections round. But the answer to question 10 will be an anagram made up of the first letters of the answers of the previous 9 answers. Yeah? Makes sense? Everyone's on the same page? We love an anagram here. Anagram fun. So, we'll do round 3, which is initial letter link. So question 21. I keep pressing that too early, and it's the fade outs. I need to fix that next week. In 1979, Midgeur replaced John Fox as the lead singer of which group? Nan said you've got life insurance. That is true, I do have life insurance. You know, I just realised. Sammy's still on my life insurance. Sammy still gets I think Sammy gets a third and then Mum gets the rest. I better change that. Sammy, if you're watching, don't kill me between now and next week when I take you off my life insurance. Yeah, that's a good point. It's quite good life insurance as well. You should probably just kill me. And then you probably wouldn't get it if you murdered me. Fair. In 1979, Midgeur replaced John Fox as the lead singer in which group? Question 22. Which cookware manufacturer took its name by combining the first 3 letters of a brand name for... Fuck me. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Yeah, I'll take that. And the first 2 letters of the name of the chemical element with the number 13. That's which cookware manufacturer took its name by combining the first 3 letters of a brand name for polytetrafluoroethylene with the 2 letters from the name of the chemical element with the atomic number 13. Now that is a question. And if any of you want me to repeat that at the end of this round, you can go fuck yourself. I think I'm probably right though. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Yeah, I think that's how you say that. My A in AS chemistry. Very funny, Archie. Very funny. Oh dear. Question 23. What is the closest city to Stonehenge? That's a much simpler question. I wish all questions were like this. I can say that. That's what is the closest city to Stonehenge? PTFE. Was I saying it right, Brian, or roughly right? Yeah, I think I was saying it roughly right. Anyway. There we go. Thank you. Good. Brian's a chemist. Well, not a chemist. He does gases and stuff. I think you're a chemist. Are you a chemist? I don't know. Gas and chemical science stuff. He's good. He's validated me. We're fine. He does gases. No, not like that. He like works in like chemical. He's like does chemistry stuff. That's his job, ish. I think. Yeah. Question 24. Spread by the bite of an infected mosquito, what viral disease is known in Spanish by a name that translates as black vomit? That's spread by the bite of an infected mosquito. What viral disease is known in Spanish by a name that translates as black vomit? Yeah, the laptop that I gave Arch there, Mar, I'll be honest with you, it's a bit shit. That's why I got rid of it. Didn't like it. It was crap. So, congrats, Arch. But he likes it, so that's all that matters. Works for him. I'm just glad to be rid of it. I didn't even pay for it, and I wanted a refund. Oh, it's the PlayStation. That makes more sense. Who's going to buy the new PlayStation 5? Looks weird, right? It looks odd. I don't really know what it looks like, but it looks odd. Question 25. Insomnia Cafe and 6 of 1 were early working titles of which TV show? That's Insomnia Cafe and 6 of 1 were early working titles of which TV show? Question 25. Blade Runner was the 2009 autobiography of which athlete? That's Blade Runner was the 2009 autobiography of which athlete? Question 27. Oh dear. The Houthi movement is an Islamic movement that emerged in the 1990s in which country? That's the Houthi. I think that's how you say that. The Houthi movement is an Islamic movement that emerged in the 1990s in which country? I really should read these questions sort of beforehand, just work out how you say stuff. But you know, it's life. It's all a bit of fun. All a bit of fun. First name or surname? I need both names for the answer. For question 26, both names for the answer. But for the final anagram, I believe it's just. In fact, I'll skip ahead and let you know for sure. I believe it's the first letters of each answer. Yeah. So you need both to get the correct answer, but it will just be the first letter of the first name that's needed in the final anagram. I'll explain that when we get to the end of the round. Question 28. Which football team won the first 5 European Cups? That's which football team won the first 5 European Cups? Got a new stand this week for the laptop, for the tablet even. Try and be professional. I can't say the names of any of the people involved in these questions, and I pressed the wrong buttons. But we try and have an air of sophistication about us. Doesn't work, but. Question 29. Conservative politician Ian MacLeod is credited with inventing what 2-word term in the 1960s, which is used to refer to a government that is considered to be overprotective or interfering with personal choice. Thus, Conservative politician Ian MacLeod is credited with inventing what 2-word term in the 1960s, which is used to refer to a government that is considered to be overprotective or interfering with personal choice. And then question 30 is going to be an anagram made up of the first letters of the previous 9 answers. And just to be clear, it's a 9-letter word that you're looking for. So it's only the first letters of each. It's not, if there's 2-word answers, it's the first letter of the first word, not any letters in the second word. But I can give you a clue. The first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which famous person who was 6 feet and 9 inches tall, but weighed just 1 pound when he was born premature in 1988. That's the first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which famous person who is 6 feet and 9 inches tall, but weighed just 1 pound when he was born premature in 1988. The year I was born. Okay, so again, and repeats, pop them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll call that round done. I think we'll get ready to think about other things. No, so for question 30, it's both of their names. It's forename and surname. It's 9 letters long for both. So that'll help you out slightly there. So you're looking for a 2-word answer to question 30. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our 3rd round. So what we'll do in a moment, I'll give you just a few minutes to finish those off. I'll clarify any questions that any of you might have, and then we'll have a little break, and we'll have a little 5-minute break. You can go refresh your glasses, have a cigarette, do whatever you need to do, and then we'll come back and do the final 2 rounds, the final question round and the picture round, and then we'll go through all of the answers. And then that's it. then we can all go back to our lives. Yeah, remember you're working on the anagram as well. Sex feed. Try and rearrange that into something useful. Okay, great. So it's 50 now. So let's. Should we do 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Should we just do 5 minutes? 5 minutes enough? I'm assuming 5 minutes is enough. Let's do a 5 minute break. We'll come back at 55. 5 to the hour, and we'll carry on with our final 2 rounds. I'm going to grab some ice, and we'll see you all in about 5 minutes' time. Have your cigarettes, fill up your drinks, and I'll see you shortly. Guess who's back? Back again. All right. Welcome back. Oh, flight's come undone. No, we're good. We're fine. So yeah, we're gonna do in a minute. We'll give people a minute or so to come back. Yeah, we're gonna do the next round, which is gonna be internet slogans. I'm gonna give you the slogan for an online either website or app, essentially. And I would like you to tell me the name of that website or app. So you're going to get the slogan, and then I want the name. So there are going to be 10 of those, yeah, that'll be our fourth round, questions 30 to 39. Yeah, if we're all happy, let's get involved in round 4. It's cool I do this here and it happens. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Internet slogans. So here we go. Question 31. Buy it, sell it, love it. So I'd like you to tell me the internet company that this is the slogan for. Buy it, sell it, love it. Struggling to breathe a little bit. I think it's just because I'm hot. So I feel like I'm taking quite deep breaths. What's my heart rate? 98. It's going down. That's good. Internet slogan 2. Belong anywhere. Belong anywhere. 98. What? Yeah, my heart rate's mad. Were you not listening? My resting heart rate's like 100. I'm gonna die. I'm about to have a stroke. I'm sure of it. Mad. Yes, yours is like 47 because you're like a freaking athlete, Andy. Okay, I'm not. And you want me to go on a bike ride with you? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Unbelievable. Belong anywhere. Which internet company is that the slogan for? And we're gonna do. Mine's actually my resting heart is actually like 76, but it often jumps up like this for just no reason. But question 33. Give hunger the finger. So give hunger the finger. So which website or app is this the slogan for? I might use that app. This very app. I might use it as soon as we're done here. It's a clue. $34. Cutting your costs, fighting your corner. What app or website is this the slogan for? Cutting your costs, fighting your corner. The person that started this website, just a little tidbit, a little bit of fun, because I know the person that started this website since sold it to someone else. But they still use this person's likeness to like promote the company, and for that he gets paid £68,000 a month. Yes, a month, just to use his likeness. It's football player money. Unbelievable. Yeah, he's not good looking. Oh, and not that it's a he, it could be a she. But yes, It's absolutely nuts. This is the craziest thing ever. As well as, and also they bought the product from this person, like, and paid them millions to like buy it, and then still carried on paying them more every month. 68 grand a month. Unbelievable behaviour. Question 35. Which app or internet company is capture and share the world's memories? The slogan of. That's capture and share the world's moments. Sorry, not memories, moments. Capture and share the world's moments. It's so hot in this corner of this room. I guess it's the light. I think it's the huge light I've got. The ice just melted instantly. I've just realised that's why I'm so hot in this corner. This friggin' huge light. If you guys haven't seen this light, massive. It's like a big thing. It's like that big. It's like bathing me in heat. 36. See what's next. Which app or internet company is see what's next the slogan for? I just had a thought. I think this would probably be lighter if this light was off. I think this light is probably screwing up the light sensor on the Mac. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that weird? Huh. There you go. Now you can see how bright that light is. That's Tech Solutions 101, that is. So that's why I shouldn't have that light on. Because it screws up that one. Well, it screws up the light sensor on the Mac. 37. Which app or website has the slogan, Get there, your day belongs to you. Get there, your day belongs to you. What you learnt the light thing, or you learnt about apps? What did you learn, Maureen? Let us know. Come on. Or you just learned that I'm a freaking moron, because I think you probably knew that already. We've done escape rooms together. You know I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it, right? That I just turned that light off and it got brighter. There was a moment in my head I was like, wait, that's probably confusing it. I was right. I should have known that before I even turned it on. But we live and learn. That's what we're here for. 38. Which company's slogan is get your job done safely? Get your job done safely. So which app or website has get your job done safely as their slogan? And then 39, which app or website has simples as their slogan? Simples. I wonder if that's a valid Scrabble word. Let's find out. It is. Aha. That is a valid 7-letter word in Scrabble. It's not the only 7-letter word that you can make with those letters, though, so I couldn't use it in a week, because you can have mess pills, Mespils, apparently. Mess pills. Who knew? Number 40. Find your happy. So which app or website has the slogan, Find your happy? Find that. Well, no. I don't actually even know what Grinders is. It's probably something stupid. Let's find out. Actually, there we go. My phone factory reset a few days ago, and I don't have Grindr installed, so I can't tell you. Find yours is Grinders. So actually not far off, Andy. You seem to have... oh, hello. Andy, have you got Grindr on your phone? Just realised there are children watching, and now they're going to be Googling what the freak Grindr is. Right. There we go. That brings us to the end of that round. Internet slogans. So in a second we're going to do the picture round. I'm going to show you, for the picture round, I'm going to show you pictures of 10 famous authors. And I'd like you to tell me who the authors are. Now, I know that's ridiculously hard, so I've made it slightly easier. And in the picture, there's the name of one of their books. So a book that they wrote, or a book that they're known for, is listed. Yes, that's exactly how you make meat into burgers with a grinder. Well, you certainly... No, there's a sausages joke there that I'm not going to make. But for the picture round, yeah. So they're going to show you 10 famous authors and a book that was written by them. It might not necessarily be their most famous book, but a book that was written by them as well. And I'd like you to give me the names of those 10 authors, if you can. So if everyone's happy, let's just crack on. Let's just do it. Let's just dive straight in. Putting the meat in, yeah, it's good. Meat in buns, it's good, yeah. Oh, we're just corrupting so many innocent people watching this. All of us. Not that there are many innocent people watching this. So picture one. I'd like you to tell me who this author is, please. And a book that they've written is The Bored Bridegroom. That's The Bored Bridegroom. So that's a book that they've written. Tell me who this author is, please. Picture one. Picture two. Who is this author? Who is this author? And a book they wrote, The Night Manager. The Night Manager. Also a fantastic TV series. If you haven't seen it, it's all on iPlayer. There's definitely an eyes thing going on with these first few. If none of you have seen The Night Manager, it's all on iPlayer, and I highly recommend you watch it. Hugh Laurie is astonishing in it. It's very good, very good. Written by this person, whoever they may be. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that, Arch. No, I'm just drinking gin and tonic, and I'm not having too many because I am trying to come in under 1,000 calories today. Which means I can really only have one more gin and tonic, and actually that puts me at 1,100. So I'm drinking a little slower for that reason, trying to get a low calorie day. So now you know. Yeah, I'm actually not drunk. I'm still sober as a judge. This is my 3rd gin and tonic. And if you know me, you'll know that 3 gin and tonics is nothing compared to what I drink when I'm out with Richard. Oh, am I moving quickly? Am I moving too quickly? Well, fine. It doesn't matter. The quicker we finish here, the quicker I can get back to watching television. So. Picture 4. Who's this author? Who is this author? They wrote Noddy. There you go. I also just feel like I looked at this picture earlier on when I was putting this round together. I feel like it's impractical to sit in your garden with a typewriter. It feels like this picture's for show. There is no way she's actually writing whatever she's writing in her garden with a typewriter, just like that. Could be. I don't think it is. I think it's the person that I think it is. But I just love that, like, this is obviously a staged photo. No one is gonna, like, just the wind alone, those sheets are gonna go everywhere. By the time you've written a sheet and you're taking it off and you put it on your pile, the wind's gonna blow it. It's just so impractical. So, but yes, who is this person? They wrote Noddy, or the Noddy Stories. This wasn't, I don't think there was a book ever just called Noddy, but the Noddy Stories. Extreme noveling is a great sport. That's a niche reference for people that don't know about extreme, like ironing and shit, but I like it. I appreciate an extreme reference and a fringe reference. Picture 4. Who is this person? They wrote The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is also a fantastic song by the Futureheads. Actually, I think there should be A Picture of Dorian Gray, not The Picture of Dorian Gray. But yeah, a fantastic song by them. When I buy my mansion, I'll invite the world to stay so that everyone can see a picture of Dorian Gray. It's a good song. So who's this person? And I mentioned Hugh Laurie a minute ago. This person's great-great-granddaughter was in House with Hugh Laurie. So, full circle. Full circle. Great-great-great-granddaughter maybe, actually. But, yeah. I think there was something about I don't think it wasn't autobiographical, obviously, because this person died and Dorian Gray never does. But yes, I think it's the forever young thing. I think was definitely a theme of this person. They wanted to be forever young. That's probably why they dated children. He did, yeah. Went to prison for it. Well, got arrested for it. Bless him. So did J.M. Barrie. So Peter Pan's brewing for everyone. Sorry, Rich. Picture 5. Who is this person? They wrote Jane Eyre. So who is this person? They wrote Jane Eyre. Maureen just bringing out the references though, like every week, bringing out the references. I'm assuming that you know that because of Looking for Alaska. Do you not? I'm assuming that's how you know that. Maybe you don't, but yes. Oh. Although I Go to See Great Perhaps is pretty great. Anyway, just getting sidetracked. Have you seen the adaptation on iPlayer? That's also on iPlayer. It's pretty good. The 10 or the 10 episodes. This also isn't a picture. I think it's a painting, but. Picture 6. Who is this person? Who's this author? Who is this author? They wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Yeah, you can paint, but I mean, it's not a photograph. I think all of the others are photographs, and that one I think is a painting rather than a photograph. But But yes, if any of you are looking for TV series, all on iPlayer, there's a fantastic TV series called Looking for Alaska, which is based on the novel of the same name by John Green, which is a fantastic novel, which you should all read. It's great. But the show is pretty good. It's a pretty faithful adaptation, I think. They leave some bits out, and they sort of get a little bit creative in places. But in general, I think it's a pretty faithful adaptation. I enjoyed it, certainly. But that's, I'm a sucker for that book. Who's this person? They wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, along with many other books, but this is one of the books they wrote. Picture 7, who's this author? They wrote 50 Shades of Grey. So, who is this author that wrote 50 Shades of Grey? Author 8, who is this person? They wrote Hard Times. And it looks like they've been through hard times. That is not a flattering photograph. I would call my publicist straight away if this photo appeared. Yeah. So I would be like, do you think they had publicists in Victorian England? They should have, because it would have prevented photos like this from making it into the paper. Wow. He's seen some shit though, hasn't he? Look at those eyes. Oh dear. Oh dear. So that was an easy one. So straight on to author 9, who wrote Notes from a Small Island. Who is this person? They wrote, among many other novels, they wrote Notes from a Small Island. He looks like he's got lupus. Like his face. Is that me? Sorry, that's me. I'll take it back. I retract that. He doesn't look. He's got lupus. Oh dear. He does look like a serial killer. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Harold Shipman. He fucking looks like Harold Shipman, doesn't he? Oh my days, he actually looks like Harold Shipman. Let's confirm this. Hang on. There you go. Harold Shipman. Google Images. This is hilarious. Go away, yes. Oh my days. My tablet's spooning out. Oh, I can't. He looks like Harold Shipman. There we go. He actually looks like Harold Shipman. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, those were his last words. Yeah, they were. There's some great last words. No, they look alike. Don't. They look alike. Yeah, but you know, It's fine. So, well, if you thought it was bad before, I searched this next picture. I searched for now. She writes lovely books, but I searched for probably a good 10 minutes to find a picture of her that was flattering because I felt like I couldn't use an ugly photo of her because that would be slightly degrading. But it was hard work to find a picture of her where she looked. Anyway, pick author 10. Who is this person? This is the best photo of her on the internet. She wrote "Bringing Up the Bodies," or "Bring Up the Bodies." Sorry, "Bring Up the Bodies." It's just it. Yeah, but the previous photo definitely looked like Carol Shipman. No one's going to convince me otherwise. But you're telling me who this person is. And the reason this is the best photo of her on the internet is because it's the only photo on the internet where she's got her mouth closed. She has about 4 teeth. So, that's fine. Some people do have few teeth, but I was trying to be flattering to her. Trying to help her out. For those of you that watched the quiz. And this was the best I could do. A photo from her column in The Guardian. Okay, that's all of the authors. So, does anyone need any repeats? Pop the question numbers in the chat if you need repeats, and I can repeat them for you. Otherwise, I'll give you a minute or so. Complete all of your answers. Complete the sex feed anagram, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, so it seems like no one needs any repeats. So if everyone hits submit on their answer sheets, and then in a minute or so, I'll go through all of the. Archie, very funny. Yes, very funny. You need to repeat question 22. Yes, very good. That's a good callback. Like that's from like an hour ago, and you. It's very good. It's very funny. A future in comedy awaits you, Archie. I love that the only person that gets yelled at by the bot in the chats is Danny. It's just for some reason the bot just hates you, Danny. I can't do anything about it. It just I don't forget funny things. You do antagonize the bot. You have that. If robots take over the world, you will be a small piece of that situation. You've made bots so angry, just like those guys at Boston Dynamics that like kick buckets out of their hand and shit. Like no. Robots will kill us all, and you'll be a part of that. Okay, so I'm glad you know. Okay, so let's do the answers. Has everyone submitted their questions? Oh dear, crap. Zoom. Okay then. So I assume we're good to go. Okay, so answers to tonight's quiz. Question 1. Frank Sinatra received his only Oscar nomination for playing Frankie Machine in the 1955, not 95 film, The Man with the Golden Arm. So arm is the correct answer there. 2. Commonly used in the commonly used phrase, something that had been created by someone else already. You were said to be reinventing the wheel. The wheel is the answer there. The English rugby union club that plays their home matches at Recreation Ground next to the River Avon is Bath, or Bath. In blackjack, the four-letter word that's used to refer to a round where both the dealer and the player have the same hand is push, a push. Eddie Grant sang about Electric Avenue in 1983. Robert Lindsay in My Family played a dentist. In 2004, the first ever British TV sitcom to win a Golden Globe was The Office. Question 8. You know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain is the opening line of Easy by the Commodores. And how easy. Tune. 9. The most common street name in the UK is High Street. And the connection between all of those is chair. Armchair, wheelchair, bath chair, push chair, electric chair, dentist chair, office chair, easy chair, and high chair. So, I'm not even going to open the comments right now. That's the connection. Let's all move on. TV and film. The TV show The Simpsons, the character that owns the world's largest collection of Malibu Stacy dolls is Smithers, or Waylon Smithers, but I'll accept Smithers, that's fine. In the film Sliding Doors, Gwyneth Paltrow's character has a door on a London Underground train. I'll accept a train, but London Underground train specifically. That sets the movie off in two directions. 3. On which TV show do the main characters listen to a radio station called Forever FM? It's Peter Kay's Car Share. I'll accept Car Share. You just put that, but Peter Kay's Car Share. In 2001, the movie that became the first foreign language movie to be nominated for 10 Academy Awards was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. In The Dukes of Hazzard, Bo and Luke Duke were B, cousins. In 2014, the film that had a cybernetically modified raccoon called Rocket and a tree-like humanoid called Groot was Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot. 7, winning in 2004, the first female winner of I'm Sorry to Get Me Out of Here was Kerry Katona. Saving Miss Banks in 2013 was centered around the making of the Disney film Mary Poppins. I know my mother got this one correct. In the 1970s, the TV series where the title character was infatuated with a coconut shy doll called Aunt Sally. It was Wurzel Gummidge. And the 1969 film The Italian Job centered around a plot to steal $4 million of gold from Turin before moving to Switzerland. So that is TV and film. Initial letter link now. In 1979, Midge replaced John Fox as the lead singer of Ultravox. Oh dear. That question with the cookware manufacturer that took its name by combining 3 letters of a brand name for polytetrafluoroethylene. Kind of stuff. And the first 2 letters of the chemical element with the atomic number 13 is Tefal, from Teflon and aluminium. The closest city to Stonehenge is Salisbury. It's on Salisbury Plain, so it should be a clue. 4, spread by the bites of infected mosquitoes. The viral disease that is known when translated from Spanish as black vomit is yellow fever. Yellow fever is known as black vomit in Spanish. Insomnia Cafe and 6 of 1 were working titles of the TV show Friends. Blade Runner was the title of Oscar Pistorius' 2009 autobiography. The Houthi movement was an Islamic movement that emerged in the 1990s in Yemen. 8. Which football team won the first 5 European Cups? It was Real Madrid. The politician that Ian MacLeod, who coined the phrase that means a government who's overprotective or interfering in personal choice, was Nanny State. And if you take the first letters of the first words of the previous 9 answers, they can be rearranged to spell the name of which famous person who was 6 feet 9 inches tall. It's Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. So internet slogans now. Internet slogans. Buy it, sell it, love it. That's eBay. Belong anywhere is Airbnb. Give hunger the finger is Just Eat. Cutting your costs, fighting your corner. That's money saving expert Martin Lewis, getting 70 grand a month just so they can keep using his face. Unbelievable. Capture and share the world's moments. That's Instagram. See what's next. Sorry. That's Netflix. Netflix is See What's Next. Get there, your day belongs to you. That's Uber. Uber. Get your job done safely. That's Checker Trade. Simples. I'm sure most of you got that. It was Simples. See what I did there? See what I did there? Yeah. Huh? That's Compare the Market. The Meerkat. Compare the Market. Even. And Find Your Happy is Right Move. So there we go. Now we'll move on to the picture rounds. The first, I'll put the picture rounds up as I do them, so you can put the faces to the names. Picture 1, that's Barbara Cartland. A Hazzard of Hearts and the board bridegroom. Picture 2, that's John le Carre from The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, The Night Manager, all of those. Picture 3, that's our lovely Enid Blyton from the famous 5 series and the Noddy series. This, I'm sure a lot of you got this one, it's Oscar Wilde, who wrote a Picture of Dorian Gray. Picture 5, that's Charlotte Bronte, who wrote Jane Eyre. And I think this is actually her portrait from, is she on, maybe, she's on some note, maybe, I think. Anyway, I don't know. 6, that's Mark Twain, who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Well, very well done if you got this one. Picture 7, that's L. James, or E.L. James, who wrote 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. This is Charles Dickens, who wrote Hard Times, along with Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, and many, many other books. Very, very well done if you got this one. Notes from a Small Island. This is Bill Bryson. Bill Bryson. Or I would also accept Harold Shipman. And 10, Bring Up the Bodies, Wolf Hall. That's Hilary Mantel. So there you go. That is everything. I'll give you this next week. Or should I give it to you now? I'll give it to you next week. Come back next week. Repeat number 11, please. What was 11? Oh, it was Smithers. Smithers was the answer to number 11. If he looks like Harold Shipman, then so does Richard. No. No. Richard doesn't look like Bill Bryson. Or Harold Shipman. But Bill Bryson does look like Harold Shipman. Yeah, I will do, Danny. Great. So, thanks everyone for playing. Hey, look, we came up like half an hour early this week because I'm not drunk. Well, I'm probably slightly tipsy now after four doubles. I'm on my way, but I'm not drunk, which is great. So we came up early. That's lovely. Thanks everyone for playing. We'll be back next week, and we'll keep doing these until we can do one. I'm glad you all had fun. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll keep going until we can do another one at the Windsor. So yeah, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for playing. And yeah, I'll see you then. Cheers, everyone.